In this video, we will be looking at how you add your first screen and some of the settings for your screens. The first thing that you need when you're getting started with Play Digital Signage is finding a player. A player is the hardware, also called a mini PC, that is connected to internet and also connected to your TV's HDMI port. So when you have your player, you will be downloading our app. The app will be downloaded from Google Store, Amazon Store. If you're running Microsoft, Mac OS X, Linux, for example, Raspberry Pi, you will download the app directly from playdigitalsignage.com. For this tutorial, I have added a picture-in-picture down in your right corner so you can actually see what's going on the screen itself. So let's hit Add Screen. We're going to punch in the code that you have from the app. This is what you see on the TV itself. The code is 6-digit. You will be entering your screen name, maybe a location or some notes. You will accept the terms and conditions and then hit the Add Screen. And as you can see down in the right corner, it says, hey, I know something is going on here, you're now linked, and in the right corner you will see the screen is published. So some of the things that you can do is changing the name of your screen. It's very easy to do it directly from the overview. You can change, of course, the location of the screen, and you can of course also assign it to another group. In my case, I'm going to assign it to our Getting Started group. I'm going to save, and in a few seconds you will see that the progress bar says 100%. The screen is uploaded, it's updated, and it's published, and it's now displaying the newest content. Also, you can change your notes. You will see what version app you're running on the player itself. You have an option of doing a screenshot, which is very nice because you will see what's actually going on the TV at that time. The player is asked for a screenshot, and then you get this link. Hit the link and you'll see what was going on my TV at that time. The green rocket is our publish button. You'll find this in screens, playlists, and groups. And the last one here is our settings. So the first thing you might want to activate or toggle is launching the player on startup. Showing the top menu bar is mostly for interactive applications. If you toggle it on, it will display the top bar when you move around the mouse. Another function is setting your display orientation. So if your player can't do this natively on the operating system, you can do it in our system, either as a landscape or a portrait. Next up is our reload. And when we say reload, it's mostly because we want to clear the cache every day. So here you can set the time. Adding tags, if you need more information about that, you will find a video on YouTube on how to add tags and administrate your tags. You can clear your cache, you can reload the app itself, and if you scroll down a bit, you will see all the information that we have on your player. This, for example, what CPU are we running, what's the time on the player, how much disk usage you have, and so forth. The last thing on this page are screen edges. And as you can see, this one reflects the resolution of the TV connected to the player. Now, if you have an older TV/screen, the offset might be a bit off. So you can actually adjust on a pixel by pixel level right here. Let's just reset these again. You can save, and you can of course remove the screen. So that's more or less how you very easily add a screen with Play Digital Signage.